show you my spicy noodles first, though. I don't know if that looks good, but it's like white noodles. Like, I think it's rice noodles and like some sort of spicy sauce. I don't know if this is gonna work. I might just give up on trying to eat, which is okay. But so I've enjoyed ASMR for a long time now, and I started, I don't know if it was college or high school, but I was watching a video on like some sort of electric guitar thing, and then when it was in Japanese for some reason, and when they opened the package, the crinkles made my brain go woo, and I kept going back to that spot, like, what is that? And I've kept going back to that video. I've since lost that video. I don't know where it is anymore, but that was like my first experience with it. And then I'd say my first ever like channel that I watched was Massage ASMR. I think he's Australian, and he had a series called Crinkle Heaven, and I would always go back and listen to Crinkle Heaven 5 and well as the other ones. He had a very, his most well-known crinkle was like the silver soap, and he had one video where you'd actually make a new silver soap. That got me. But Crinkle Heaven 5 was cool because it was him making his own crinkle objects, and I found that really interesting and fun. But that was probably my favorite series of his. He had like a tapping series. I think he started off like actually massaging people, which I never really got into. But that Crinkle Heaven series was awesome. And then he left for like years, and he came back like recently, and he doesn't do videos much anymore, but every once in a while it'll pop up on my feed and be like, oh, we made this like a week ago, and it's like, whoa, okay. But another one of my videos that I would go to often back then was a video on camera sounds. I forget I think it was called Fast ASMR, and she had a video where she was just messing with her camera, and I thought that was really, really good. And I always go back to that one. I enjoyed Library of Whispers before too, especially when I got into Harry Potter. Harry Potter I read a couple years ago. I took a summer and I read the whole 7-book series. And Library of Whispers is an ASMR channel that reads, I guess, in like a calming voice and like drinks tea and stuff, which I thought was really awesome. And I really enjoyed the series where she would go through Harry Potter picture books. And it wasn't necessarily like reading word for word, but I enjoyed the page flipping, and like her explanations about the picture books and stuff. And she had another video where she would take like Harry Potter memorabilia from her daughter and explain that, which was awesome. Also really nice. Emerald Rift was also an interesting one. I enjoyed not his series, but his candy video where he was in an apocalypse, and he would hand out candy to everybody. I thought that one was also very good. He has like a Civil War reenactment one, and a crinkle one, as well as like a comic book one. Southern Whispers is nice. She does ones where she goes into the store and like fixes up stuff. It's kind of what you see now. There's one guy, I don't know his channel name, who goes into public and finishes up stuff or just like looks at all the liquor and stuff. And she'll like voice over herself or her video with herself, which was really, really cool. She has one where she like makes sandwiches for her kids, and like another one where she like puts together like Capri Suns and stuff, which is pretty sweet. Let's Find Out is also a really good one. His voice is so calming. His most famous video is when he like has like a bunch of really old books, like 300 to 500-year-old books on like astrology and history and stuff. And that video is fantastic. It's a couple hours long because he takes his time with each book, and he'll open up the package and show you the book, which is really sweet. He is another one where he's talking about astrology, or I guess it would be astronomy, and really, really sweet voice. If you haven't looked him up before, I would see what he's up to, because he has some really good videos that actually teaches you stuff, but his voice is so calming, it's kind of hard to explain why. And yeah, he has ones on maps of World War II and things like that, so if you haven't checked him out, I would check him out, and as well as any of these other ASMRtists. GB ASMR, I don't watch her super often, or pretty much at all, but she has one where she had a video game roleplay, which I think is probably one of her first videos that really got popular, where she talks about like Kingdom Hearts, and I've played Kingdom Hearts before, and like PS2 and stuff, which I thought was really, really good, as well. Fred's ASMR too. He's a big, like, bearded guy, who does like role plays and such. I think he has some good videos too. He has like Lego building videos, and one Harry Potter video that I kept going back to when I was in the Harry Potter phase. I think he's British, and he has like a weird, really good British voice. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out too. And probably my last one that I really go back to all the time would be SPR ASMR. These are like the popular ones that everybody knows about. And once again, a British voice. And he has a really nice British voice for some reason. It makes me go to bed. It makes me feel good. He has a Thai roleplay one where he's like a gentleman tailor, I guess. Not a tailor, but he's trying to sell you ties, which is really, really good. And he's very famous for his like eye exams. He's actually a optometrist, like in real life. So he has all these like lenses and other like eye exam stuff, and he knows what he's like talking about for real. So like he'll like say stuff, and it's just nice to kind of just turn your brain off and just listen to someone give you an eye exam. Now, I've never been to the optometrist before, but I enjoy his videos nonetheless. But yeah, if you have any people that you enjoy, let me know in the comments and I can check them out. I'm trying to think of others that I might have missed. But I can't think of any others that I would really kind of go to or go with, like, popular wise. But yeah. Okay, so I'll explain about my day. So today was good. I went to the school to work on curriculum and stuff. as I laid on the floor quite a lot after, and I know I was sweating because it was like 80 some degrees out. But my legs feel good. My legs do feel strong. I haven't ran in a little bit. I've been lifting mostly, and the plan was to lift today, but I didn't feel like going to the gym. So I decided just to run around the school neighborhood for 2 miles each time. But I think I am going to go to the gym tomorrow, and I got to do back tomorrow. I've been lifting heavy with legs, or heavier than I have before, so my legs feel real strong. And I want to lift heavy with my other body parts now. I normally go for like 12 reps, but I think I'm going to cut it to 6 and just get strong as heck. Why not? Because my legs do feel strong, and that feels good. So tomorrow I'm going to do back and just amp up the weight so I don't have to like mindlessly do like 12 reps of something. Instead do like 6 reps. Let's do like 6 good reps. Call it good. It'll keep my workout shorter. And it'll make me feel better too. Like more strong, more strength. Yeah, I think it was good to run because I haven't done much cardio this week. I've been going to the gym for about like 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes and calling it good, which is fine, right? I just go and get my stuff done and leave. I'm pretty surprised every time I get to the gym, though. It's pretty dang crowded. In the morning, it's crowded with, like, no offense, but older people. And so is that, like, at noon. I'd go in at noon after working on schoolwork, and it's still crowded. And then obviously if you go to the gym at like 3 to 5 or 3 to 6, it's always going to be crowded because that's where everybody goes after work if you're a gym guy. But yeah, the week's been pretty productive. I've gotten most everything done for 8th and 7th grade up to the Civil War, which is a good point for the summer. I think I am going to try to get everything done, but if it's not, you still have, Christmas break, February break, April break to really kind of get stuff done if you really need to get it done. I'm putting together my classroom too, and I think I'm going to show you guys my classroom when it's all done. I don't think I'll go in there with the Yeti mic and try and do a whole video in the classroom. I might do what Southern ASMR does and just film the classroom and then voice over my video with my voice. But yeah, I have a wedding I gotta go to on Saturday. Not gotta go to, but am gonna go to on Saturday. It's in Sebago, which is nice because it's only about an hour and a half away. And excited for that. See some people. This is the same wedding I went to a bachelor party with. But see some people who I haven't seen in a while, which would be nice. And weddings are always fun. The bachelor party was long. It lasted like 11 to 9:30, and they were still going when I was leaving. I mean, I was like, sheesh. I like weddings, but I don't know if I can do a whole wedding like the bachelor party was. That was a long bachelorette party, and it was just it was drinking. Don't get me wrong, we were drinking, but it was also like lawn games. It was fun. I will say that it was fun, but it was just a long day. I didn't expect to be there till 9:30 when it was dark out. When I read the bachelor party started at 11, I thought, oh, I'll probably be done by 4 and get back at a decent time. But no, I had to take a Red Bull to make sure, because I had like a 2.5 hour drive, and I normally go to bed at like 10. So I was like, sheesh, I need to drink a Red Bull before I end up passing out. But next weekend I'm gonna go to see the Odyssey and go disc golfing with some buddies, which will be fun. We're gonna do both in one day, so talk about a long day, but because the Odyssey is like 3 hours long. But I do want to see that movie, as well as I do want to see Brand New Day by the Marvel franchise, too. But I think I've already signed up to see the Odyssey. My brain right now is telling me go see Spider-Man. I think I'd enjoy Spider-Man more, but maybe it's just like the reviews of the Odyssey versus Spider-Man, and like Spider-Man has made like $1 billion already, and the Odyssey hasn't yet. So maybe it is just like, just marketing hitting my brain. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I hope everybody's doing all right, doing good. Truly, I hope everybody's doing good. Summer's almost done for us teachers out there, so we gotta make it count. Either by having lots of fun or being prepared for next year. And I think both are good things to do, honestly. Most summers I'm, just having fun, but this year I want to make it so that, I don't have to worry about much and I know exactly what I'm doing. So I think that will take a lot of the stress and allow me to have more fun throughout the school year. And then next year, I could have fun again, but just putting in the work this year I think is the best thing. These spicy noodles are calling my name, to be honest. Yeah, they look good. I'm sorry, the video quality is pretty poor. The glare is pretty dang bad, but I know for me, when I watch videos like this, I normally just kind of, turn my phone and just listen. Just listen to the ASMR, but that's just me. Sometimes you could do visual stuff. It'd be cool to do kind of like a dark room one with like a light. That'd be sweet. But yeah, if you like the video, I guess. I hope to do a classroom tour when my classroom's all done. That'd be a good video, I think. But I think I'm gonna end it there. I got nothing else to really to say. My summer's been pretty boring besides like a bachelor party and like a wedding. But I truly do hope you all are doing good. Peace out, guys.